Why do people blindly follow authority, even when it's wrong? From history's dictators to today's boardrooms, psychology reveals why humans surrender their judgment to power. In 1961, psychologist Stanley Milgram conducted one of the most shocking experiments in human history. Participants were told to deliver electric shocks to strangers, increasing in intensity with each wrong answer. Despite hearing screams of pain from the other room, when the authority figure said, "The experiment requires you to continue," 65% obeyed completely. But what drives this terrifying compliance? 3 psychological forces are at play. First, fear of consequences. Second, status and social hierarchy. Third, authority bias. We're programmed to trust symbols of power. This programming starts in childhood and has deep evolutionary roots for survival. Throughout history, this psychology has been exploited by those in power, creating systems where questioning authority becomes unthinkable. Individual thinking gets replaced by group conformity. The mechanism is simple but powerful. Isolate individuals, create dependency on the authority figure, then gradually escalate demands. Most people experience internal conflict, but the authority's presence overrides conscience. Responsibility becomes diffused. I was just following orders. Personal moral compass gets overridden by external commands, but this isn't just history. These same forces operate in our modern world. In workplaces, institutions, and social media, new forms of authority demand the same blind obedience. The psychology remains unchanged, only the methods have evolved. In today's corporate world, the same obedience patterns emerge. Employees suppress ethical concerns to please superiors. Those who speak up face isolation and retaliation. Social media creates new authority figures with millions of followers. People comply with trends and opinions without critical thinking. Algorithms become invisible authorities shaping our thoughts. Fear keeps us compliant. Fear of losing jobs, status, or social acceptance. Status makes us protective of our position in the hierarchy. And authority bias makes us trust credentials over character. Breaking free requires conscious effort to question and verify information. It means developing the courage to think independently, and prioritizing moral principles over social pressure. The stakes couldn't be higher. Blind obedience has led to humanity's darkest chapters, and continues to enable injustice in our modern world. Each of us faces this choice daily. Recognizing these patterns in ourselves is the first step to freedom. Ask questions, demand evidence, trust your moral instincts, build your psychological resistance to unethical authority. The uncomfortable truth is that we're all susceptible to these psychological triggers, but awareness is our greatest defense against manipulation. Knowledge of these patterns gives us the power to resist them. If you want to understand the hidden psychology of power, follow and subscribe to Hidden Minds now. Join thousands who are uncovering the psychology behind human behavior, because understanding power is the first step to reclaiming your own.